Welcome back to Hoops. Whenever stories of success comes to town, you know it's going to be excitement. And when they're playing Striker Nets, it's going to be epic. So when Joel Hines hit this three for Striker Nets, they were already in a 15-point deficit, 40-55. Kemrick Julian scored 28 points. He had perhaps his best game in a long time. SOS on top, 65-48. Smalley brought the crowd to their feet many times during the game. He scored 19 points. Jeffrey Harris scored 21 points for Straker. This three, setting the score 51-65. Deficit is 14. But SOS had some good defense. Skipper Williams blocking the Straker Nets guard. Chevy London scored 18 points for Straker. But here the score was 67-91. Straker cannot catch SOS again. Fato scored 40 points. SOS wanted this game so bad. They waited a long time for this. The lead is now 30, 97-67. Williams putting the spin on Harris for 2 of his 13 points for a 104-72 lead. But this was perhaps the play of the day from Smalley. A pass that you would only see from Magic Johnson and Moriba De Freitas finishing like Shaq. De Freitas scored 10 points against his former team just last year. They won the Barry Stewart Basketball League together unbeaten. But this year, he gets one over his former teammates, 119-87.
It is an amazing game. It really tests Striker Nets, as you can see the score difference. It really tests our fitness tonight. We really know we have to go and put in some work. SOS played a tremendous game. Hats off to the coach and the organization. Great amount of youth they playing basketball. They be actually the correct way in Trinidad right now, and hats off to them.
Nice, man. In terms of your brand, in terms of your team tonight?
We started off a little rugged because we didn't expect that intensity. But now as we expected that, now we know what we have to go, man. We have a lot of homework to go, man, do. Everybody know they could have stepped up even more. Even myself could have stepped up. You know, but we go back to the drawing board once again. We have police on Tuesday, so we'll go again from there.
Valencia Heat came with only 6 players, one of them being Orlando Map, the Shack Attack man doing what he is known for from a distance. But Defense Force got 21 points from Kerry Macmillan as they led 71-61 at this point. Tariq Gentle scored 18 points to match his age, but Defense Force won 98-86.
Well, based on the score, I don't think that we did a very good job in terms of what we deliver, but you know, they still hold a good end of the game. On the defensive end, we really need to clean up all our defensive ends in terms of rebounding, blocking out, and actually containing the team for a lower score. So those are the things that we need to go back to the locker room, on the training field, and work on.
In the second game between Quarters and the Clippers, Delroy Agard's turnaround jumper cut the Quarters deficit to 52-64. But Akko Pascal scored 18 points for the North Zone champions, who were without Adrian Joseph. The score here 68-57 in favor of the Caledonia team. But Agard brought the deficit to 8 with his play at 61-69. But it certainly was not enough, as the Clippers went on to win this one 73-68.
I find tonight my execution was kind of poor and the court was very slippery. I talked to the referee several times and I ain't get no response. We need to move a little more on the rhythm because we're playing outer rhythm. Some people playing outer spots like the 2s and the 3s when I make the sub. So we need to do a little more cutting, a little more screening, and we'll be good.
But you think tonight you'll bring it in terms of beating the other team, right?
No, well, tonight it would be a win because it's a must-win situation and my team is on the next level. Although I didn't have all my players tonight, I come out and execute.
Yes.
Well, right now again, Adrian a little rest because he have a little muscle injury. So tonight I didn't really need him like all of that, so I had it covered, so I gave him a day off.
This game between Striker Nets and Police was a replay after Striker Nets, losing the first game, won an appeal to have the game replayed. When Dexter Emanuel scored this jumper for Police, they were down 23-38, a 15-point deficit. But the Lawmen went on a 19-5 run, including a 7-0 run to start the third quarter, to place the score 40-43, deficit now 3. They continue to outscore Striker Nets. In fact, they outscored Nets 29-10 in the third quarter. They closed the quarter leading 62-53. But in the fourth quarter, Striker Nets turned on the heat. Tristan Benjamin with the basket, the score 59-66. The brothers score within 6 with this Benjamin effort. Alistair Martin put Striker Nets ahead with this layup off the glass, 72-71. But here is the Bacchanal. With 6.8 seconds on the clock and the Striker Nets possession, they are down by 2. Siddiqui Guerra beats the buzzer, but police are adamant. The time ran out, but the point is given, so here comes overtime. And more Bacchanal in overtime. The score's level at 95. Police with 2 chances to win the game. So Striker Nets now get possession with 0.7 seconds on the clock. They had a timeout and got the ball at half court. They had an effort to win the game. So we go to double overtime. But in overtime, Striker Nets pulled away with a 111-103 win and a spot in the Big Four.
Great win. We worked hard, double overtime. It was a beautiful win. Both teams played extremely well coming down to the end. At the end, the better team won.
What you all think that you all got better in from the last game to this game?
I think it was energy and execution, because we had some chances that we didn't make. But we were able to capitalize on that, and that was able to give us the edge at the end of the day.
Yes, the game was a very nice game. We was down by about 12 points. We came back, came on top. During the regulation, like the first game, it had some discrepancy with the clock, which their player made a layup, but the buzzer had already sung, but they say points good. So that is how we go. We waiting for the panel to decide because we protesting the game.
So these are the Big Four spots and how they would match up. Police not making it, so Striker Nets would now face fellow North Zone rivals, Defence Force. The big clash, what people were expecting to be the final, is now the semi-final. North Zone and East Zone champions, Caledonia Clippers and SOS will meet in that semi-final games. We'll have highlights of those games next episode on Hoops.
Right now you are live on TTT, you're watching Hoops. Support Miguel, support Clippers, support basketball, #1 spot. Love.